I'm keen to whip up a classic Indian dish using Shemin's paste. For me, there's nothing quicker and tastier than a chicken curry with basmati rice. When you understand about Indian cookery, you really understand that they use an awful lot of onions. So we're going to take a whole onion here and chop it up. Get this on first of all. So a hot pan, a little bit of oil first of all. And we need to colour the onions really, really well to start off with. Now, while they're colouring nicely, we're going to get our rice on, because this entire dish takes as long for the rice to cook as the curry to cook as well. And I'm going to use some basmati rice. This is the absorption method of basmati rice. 200 grams of rice straight into our pan. Now we use 400 mils of water. Get the pan nice and hot, bring it up to the boil together with a good knob of butter. For the perfect takeaway style rice at home, make a cartouche, which is basically just a greaseproof paper lid. Fold it over again. This is like when you were at school, isn't it? You do that row of men everywhere and get it wrong. It'd just be a row of badgers or whatever it was. But literally, you cut that like that, so you've got a nice round circle, and then what we want is a little hole in the middle to allow the steam to come up. You've got a cartouche, easy as that. Stick it on the top, and the result, beautiful fluffy rice every time. So the chicken, we've got 4 chicken breasts here. Cut these up into decent sort of pieces, particularly for curry. You don't want them to dry up, so don't cut them too small, but you want it to cook quick while the rice is cooking. So when the rice boils like that, we just turn it down. We're just going to allow it to gently simmer. We've got our onions there. Nice amount of colour on the onions, which is just what we want. And now time to add Shemin's paste. Just whip off the lid and tip it in. If this recipe included the time it would take to make an ingredient like this from scratch, I'd be here for another hour. Almost dry fry it. Then we can throw in the chicken. There's no need to colour this chicken. It's not like a classic stew or anything. You just want to basically just make sure you get plenty of flavour in there with that paste. And now to create the all-important curry sauce. Add half a can of chopped tomatoes to the onion, chicken and paste, along with 200 mils of coconut milk. Bring to the boil and then leave to simmer for 10 minutes. Top the curry, you can just top it with a little bit of chopped herbs if you want. I'm going to put the herbs inside. But one thing that I love on top of curries, particularly like this, is coconut. Desiccated coconut. I just can't eat enough of the stuff. I don't know why, to be honest. It's not really an ingredient that I was brought up on as a kid. So we're just going to toast this off dry, almost dry fry it so it goes lovely and nutty brown. The smells from this are fantastic. So we take some fresh coriander, fresh mint, and this is one of the benefits by using sort of a curry paste like this. Really, you can mix and match the different flavours in. It's not a sauce that is ready-made that you throw in that you can't really do much with. This you use as a base, and you can experiment with different things. If you want more tomatoes, great, but it's entirely up to you. But we're going to throw in the mint and the coriander. And a quick tip, if you put too much curry paste in, we'll have a taste, which I probably have put too much curry paste in, to bring down the heat. And that's got a little bit in, a little bit of lime. Good, decent amount like that. Try not to use lemon as well. Lime I find much better with curries. That's fantastic. A little bit of salt. And then just to finish curry. Now, I know we're going to get people phoning in, but I love my butter. And the best curry in the world has to be buttered chicken. And it's got tomatoes in there, so it's part of your 5 a day. Look at that. And then all we need to do is serve this. Lovely rice, and then we got our wonderful curry. Cooked really quick, the same time the rice is taken to cook, and then finally, we get some of this toasted coconut. And there you have it, especially where I live, because really, whenever you order curry, a takeout, it takes about 40 minutes. I've just made that in about 15. Nobody's having any of this. This is proper. A curry to beat any takeaway in 15 minutes. Now that's magic.